King of the slicked up. Hey, call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie.
Yeah, man, I just want to talk about it real quick. Tay-Rock versus fucking Swamp. Man. And Sue Surf versus JC was announced yesterday. Yeah, I mean, I just want to get initial reactions from the panel real quick. How y'all feeling?
Excited. This is certain times matchups make sense. When you look at a card, I think all of us as fans, it's the eye test. It's that smell test. Like, yo, all right. What they said Summer Madness, okay. In my head, I already got certain names, certain matchups that may make sense. I would say these two specifically, the timing on the matchup with Swamp and Tay-Rock is perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect, bro. I don't think we give Swamp this battle last year, right? Like, it wouldn't have made any sense. Yeah. And Tay-Rock is on a tear. Like, he's getting like his third win as like a veteran. So it's just perfect. Look. We gonna pass the baton around, but that Surf and that JC is right on time, bro. I just don't want lying. We ain't gonna lie. Let's not lie.
What's that? Hold on. What you mean?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. Just don't.
You lied.
Just avoid lying, and I'm not talking to y'all. I'm saying the culture in general, because I know the type of that battle's gonna be a Rorschach test. That battle is gonna be a fan Rorschach test. I'm telling you.
Okay, so what do you? Okay, because I put on Twitter earlier. I said the building isn't gonna let Surf lose, and the camera isn't gonna let JC lose.
That was fire too.
That was fire, Henny.
Now, how you feel about that?
That's why you one of those in this. When it comes to this media, I don't care what they say. You one of those because of that comment right there. The camera won't let JC lose, and the crowd won't let Surf lose. Like it's definitely that. You know what I'm saying? But I think as fans, but depending on what style we gravitate toward, the battle might look one way or a different way. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah.
What's up?
I think I agree with you in that this is the perfect time for JC and Surf to come together. You've got JC on this crazy unbeaten run on the app. You've got Surf who is, flexing harder than Surf has ever been able to flex before. He's on a formidable run. It's big stage, right? I don't think Surf is going to do anything other than big stage right now. But JC is someone who's got that star power. He also can control the crowd. He can also do that, kind of interact with the crowd in a completely different way to Surf. I think it's a perfect Summer Madness battle, perfect for Summer Madness 12. And yeah, it's going to be a lot closer than, let's be real, like Surf is the most, I think, popular in terms of most spoken about. Whether you love him or hate him, you're gonna talk about him. He's gonna generate conversation. He generates so much of himself by just talking. So I think maybe he has the weight of slightly more numbers, but JC also brings his fan base, brings support, brings a whole different feel to the battle in terms of he's more layered with the pen, and you have to listen a little bit more. He's not going to be doing the chain punching, but I think like for me that might be that performance is gonna really make a difference on the night. Is Soup Clark? How do you predict it? I don't know. Throw a coin up in there.
We got time. We got time before we got predict. This shit is definitely at the end of Summer Madness. You know what I mean? So,
right? So I'm here for all sophisticated ignorance, man. JC versus Sue Surf, man. Time. Perfect time. Surf is on his run and Surf is Surf. You know what I'm saying? JC had his own obstacles in his career. You know what I'm saying? He had some untimely situations in his life, and then he, won the tournament the way he did. Before the tournament, he was calling out Lux. He was on that run like, I deserve Lux. I deserve to be mentioned in Mount Rushmore that y'all mentioned. And I feel like now, after all of the pent-up aggression, after all of the ups and downs, this is the stage he's been asking for, and he got it against a formidable opponent. JC, Sue Surf, I'm here for it.
Fuck yeah.
Well, where? Let's tear on some Taylor tape shit.
What's
Where
that?
is the pressure? Who is the pressure on in this one? Because that's where my head went immediately. I'm like, okay, I like the matchup.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, bro? it's not. I think there's no pressure on either one of them because both of them know exactly what they got to do, and they know that their fans are so tailored to their style. All they got to do is what they do, and their fans gonna fight for them. You know what I mean? I think if anything, we ain't seen two. I seen somebody refer to Surf as 2-round Sue. We ain't seen 2-round Sue in too many battles for us to even think that guy's coming back. He gonna bring 3, JC gonna bring 3, and they gonna leave it all on the floor, and the chips gonna fall how they fell. But I think that I feel like it's about 80% of people going in here with already predetermined who they got winning, and all that person got to do is do their job, and they gonna fight for them. And then you got the other 20% who like, all right, let me really break this down and try to get technical with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, hey, listen, I think the pressure is on both of them, right? Because Surf talks so much shit that he got to be who he was the last battle, or if not better. And going into the battle, it's like, dog, this can't be the dude that take that away from you. And then same thing with JC. On his run, asking for Lux, winning the tournament, and now you're standing in front of, I ain't even gonna say arguably, the hottest dude in battle rap. You have to not only beat him, but noticeably so you can walk away bragging in a sense like, yo, I did that this way. So I think it's pressure on both sides. No stumbles, no chokes. I need 3 clear round calls from both of them to where when I say classic, they got to live up to the hype.
I love it. JC. Ooh, wow. I love that JC. It's starting to add pain to his. Something just hit me as soon as I said. I love that he's starting to add pain to his actual writing and shit. It make us feel him a little bit more. You know what I mean? But the moment I thought of that, God rest her soul, then I thought about what's one of Surf's most famous songs, My Mother's House. I predicted the future. There's a haymaker coming. There's a haymaker coming.
Insane.
And I kind of disagree in that I think there's a different pressure on JC than there is on Surf.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned just there, Spiff, he's been calling out the Luxes, the top names. He's trying to. He hasn't got that veneer of top tieredness. He hasn't got. Surf is belittling right now, saying he wouldn't even be headlining. Why haven't you headlined a No More Man? He doesn't have that extra thing. He doesn't have that thing. I think beating Surf pushes him up. Like I think it elevates his status a little bit. It gives him and losing to Surf, it does a lot to take away kind of what he's built up. I'm doing a lot of this and like like it's.
But you make sense though, because when Spiff said it definitely made me think. Well, that do put him technically a step closer to Lux, even though right now in the eyes of the culture, Surf is up there where Lux is at. That's a debate. That's a debate for another day. You know what I mean? But right now, a Surf battle and a Lux battle are probably equally as hard to get. You know what I mean?
I think because and I forgive me, JC. I rock with you. Forgive me for this take if it offends you, but this is how I feel. The lineage, the loaded Lux lineage, the JCs, the Chilla Joneses, the Danger Zones, the wordsmiths.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. Lux is their final boss. There's no way around it, right? I would say if JC beat Surf, he would have the clearest path to the final boss that we've seen in a long time. Like, that's it. There's no question, right? Like, the stakes to me is like that. Now, is it fair, though, to be like, if you lose this battle, what you built over this time, it knocks you way back down? Like, how far would JC have to fall?
But the thing is, my thing is this. We got to remember, Geechee just, if Lux is the final pin boss, Geechee just did what he did with Lux.
Right. But hold on.
Lux is still Lux, but
theory.
Go ahead.
As fans, I don't think we interpret it like if a Geechee Gotti battles loaded Lux because of the lanes that they occupy. I don't think we weigh that as crazy as Geechee Gotti battling Calico because they're in a similar lane. Lux battling JC, Lux battling Daylight, the guys who pride themselves on being wordsmiths.
I completely
type of.
It's a different energy, but he still took that L, so we can't act like JC gotta still climb levels and levels and levels to reach to somebody who literally just took an L right in front of us. Yeah, I mean, I just don't. I don't think that's fair to JC to even do that to him. I don't think that JC gonna come in there and give us anything less than stellar. That means Sue Surf is gonna have to be better than that. So if Sue Surf can be better than that, JC can still see Loaded Lux next, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Right.
Who else is in line to see Lux? That might be a different conversation, but who else is in line? Because we know the Daylight joint gonna happen, but who else is really like in line?
DNA,
yeah.
The other guy.
Does DNA jump the list on JC? Do the people want to see DNA versus Lux more?
He didn't jump the list. No. JC jumped him after the tournament, I felt like.
Yeah.
But, matchup-wise, I always felt like JC would be better, but I can't deny what DNA has done in his career to be able to get that battle.
But Lux don't want that one, though. Yeah, I mean, we going back to we want the pin versus the pin versus the GOAT pin. Yep. So it's like, who else in that lineage is next to Lux anyway?
There was talks of B-Dot and Chilla, but both of them, I mean, B-Dot is not, he's taken himself out of the game, and Chilla's kind of...
Chilla got to make a petition. Chilla don't petition. Chilla just don't. He don't put the JC petition for Lux. Like,
Chilla don't really get out here.
Yeah, Chilla really, because Chilla really do got a case if he try to make it. You right.
Mm-hmm. I would argue that Chilla, if we take emotions out of it, and I always try to do this thing.
Oh shit! What you about to say? Clip it.
Vantage point of think about 10 years from now, what people will be saying about current guys, right? Like, because when we put accolades up there and take emotions out of it, Chilla Jones has a title at KOTD, right?
Yeah.
And he came to URL the next year, and he got champion of the year. It's easily. That's crazy. That's already legendary. I have a belt in both of the major leagues, right? And when he came over to URL, he was whooping ass. If we want to be real, during that pandemic in the house era, Chilla Jones was whooping ass.
Yeah.
I just feel like stylistically, this is where fans want to go. Even though we feel like a Chilla Jones or DNA in theory, and even Danny Myers, and I know that's going to make people mad. In theory, for work put together, that makes sense. But that's just not where we at right now.
You notice who they petition. Danny Myers petitioning for Surf more than Lux. Why is that?
Because Lux is probably like end game for Danny. Surf is probably like, you know what I'm saying? Once I get these heads on the mound, then I can go really see the real boss in a sense. No disrespect to nobody, but if you ask certain battle rappers, they got who they end game is.
Yeah.
Danny had to list it, it would be after I beat Surf, I need Lux.
Hey, can you see the chat?
I can't see the chat.
I can see it.
You want me to send you the link so you can see the chat? You want me to send it so you can put it up on the computer?
On caffeine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the caffeine chat. Yeah, I'm on the caffeine.
I bet. I just want to make sure. So if you at any point if you want to interact with any we like to talk shit with them, man. You know what I mean?
I think with it's a level of shit talk, right? It's a level of talk that I think that inspires a lot of these guys. And I guess it's a little bit like, I want to hear what Henny has to say about this. I often feel like battle rappers, they're battling fan bases too, right?
Yeah.
Like the type of Surf super fan is probably going to be the total opposite when it comes to Danny Myers. And I'm just stereotyping right now. Your Surf super fan is not going to be a Danny Myers fan like that. They might respect him, but they probably don't think he can fuck with Surf. And vice versa. So that's why it's an emotional attachment to that battle, I feel like. More emotional attachment than, I guess a lot of people may look back and be like, oh, Surf and Danny, oh no. There's going to be that reflexive, because I guess people look at Danny as not being a box office guy, but I think as far as where the culture stands, that battle would be crazy.
No, I would let it battle.
But I agree. I think it is one that Surf fans will look down. I think Surf fans, when he's in this sort of form as well, they kind of align to look down on anyone. There is no one who can be the almighty, all-powerful, omnipotent, tsunami. There's no one.
Right.
But
she's tsunami.
If you're, because that's what it is like. They're really, they're a super fan. That's what That's what I'm saying. It's the Surf super fan. You've seen them, Tone, bro. I'm sure they've been in your mentions many a time. Like they're irrational, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, unless your name has that kind of shine to it, the very few guys have, let's be real, because we're talking upper echelon. Yeah, you don't deserve this battle is what you're gonna get. JC is getting it, for crying out loud. They are aligning behind Surf to say, yeah, JC don't serve this. Like Surf is giving him a shot,
Somebody just said Lux is overrated. Lux not it no more. What is going on?
Who said that and why?
Yeah, so what have you done for me lately?
You know what bothers me about that?
Oh shit! Y'all done pissed on bro off.
About that statement, right? And don't mind me. I'll search for a New York hat and very.
Nah, that's cool. We know where you from.
We from there. So
yeah. Yeah, I had to represent the area. Yeah, that's a fact. But I would just say, what bothers me is that Lux's losses are to elite battlers. Until y'all see Lux jump in one of these rooms and lose to, Johnny Bullets from up the street, I don't want to hear none of that. He's still battling the guys, and styles make fights. And I've been a proponent of saying direct street content-based rappers are difficult for guys like Lux. They just are. Lux has problem with two different types of people, in my opinion, right? The street content heavy direct based guys, right? And then the guys with the elite angles who can execute a really good angle. Hollow had good angles. He took good angles on Lux. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. So them type of fights, I feel like be awkward for him. But if you want to go pin to pin with Lux, it's how you face that opponent.
Yo, I'm like so confused on why all these stipulations got to be put on a battle rapper. They don't get put on no other battle rapper. If this happened and that happened and that happened and that happened, look, if he got a flaw of adjusting, that's a flaw that's gonna affect him winning. Period. We not just only gonna line him up with pens because he the best pen, nigga. You better learn how to get punched in the face and move accordingly. Shit.
But he like, yo, I'm a street nigga. Y'all done made me face all these backpacks.
You feel me?
It made me, and y'all ain't care about me. Y'all ain't care about me.
Nah. So Lou Lux, I think Lux is who. I think Lux who is who he say he is, who we know he is. But until he feel the pressure that he recently felt against Geechee Gotti, it take for Mook and Lux and niggas who have seen them mountaintops they need that humbling experience for them to really make the adjustment if they gonna keep fighting. They are warriors, they are great, they are kings, and they all gonna find a way, but we gotta make them. We can't just keep giving excuses or adjusting or accommodating to their shit. Nah, nigga, the game has changed. If you still gonna play it, you gotta play by these rules.
Well, didn't Lux acknowledge that himself? Sorry.
No, that's what I said. That's what I said. That was after the humbling, after the Geechee Gotti shit. You see shit. And Mook did the same thing. Mook admitted, oh yeah, my shit was both of them niggas kind of got humbled after they last time in the ring. Now I'm expecting to see something different because they said we're gonna see something different.
Right. All right. So let me play devil's advocate with the street rapper versus the pen rapper and bring it back to Surf and JC. So Surf walked through Carolina so much I got Tar Heels and JC, you know what I'm saying, that don't quite fit. They might have to benefit you in the box. If all of this is going on in this battle, who gets the loudest reaction and why?
Wow. But then does it come down to, and that's a great point what you bringing up, right? And that's that portrait right there, them two, like, if that's what's happening all night, wow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you ever watch a battle, light up a blunt, and then ask your shit? Like, that's one of those, bro. Like, I need to, like, what are we doing? But then, wouldn't the battle come down to flow, though? Wouldn't it come down to who can be the better rapper, if that's the scenario? Yeah. Surf is right there with JC, or at least in the same territory. Wouldn't it come down to who's the better rapper?
I think it would depend on who has more of what gets the crowd to react, because we can already expect the typical Surf bars and we can already expect the typical JC bars coming from both of them. But those two bars that I quoted from both of them, whoever has more of that, I think is
Surf is gonna have a more consistent punch rate.
That's just the facts. He's gonna. That chain punching thing is his now. Like, there hasn't been a battle recently. He hasn't been in that bag where especially in them early rounds.
But as far as the heaviest just overall reactions, I don't know, because JC shit lead to something that connect to something and eventually be like, oh, that's what the fuck he was doing. That's amazing. And then people react for an extended amount of time because they love getting it. Like, everybody love when they get it. Like, once you get it, you like, oh,
yeah.
I
It
get
build
it.
momentum in really different ways.
Yeah.
Surf will do it with that chain punch,
Yeah.
with the pocket, with his
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they fight different. Ooh, this is a great fucking mashup, boy.
For fans who never been in the building, I want to let y'all know some inside baseball shit, right? Because there's levels to the bar shit. When Surf said, I felt like Kobe Howard got back to the block after the shots, the first row caught it, right? He repeated it. The second part, right? The middle part of the audience,
like a wave.
They reacted. He repeated it again. That's
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Every time, and so I'm saying that's that slow burn right there. Like, that's that caviar. That's that. You know what I mean? We ain't just passing this out to everybody. Everybody can't appreciate that. So when you got that, when you do that type of thing where it's like, oh nah, that was crazy. That stop the room type of energy. That's what it's up against. I think if Surf is gonna speed bag, and like JC is gonna haymaker and drop bombs, we got to battle again. It becomes a Rorschach test, man.
Yeah.
That was my question. That was my next question.
Yo, what's fucked up here? Yo, we said it's 2 announcements. We have only talked about this one, and I don't even feel like not that we even gonna give the other one a whole bunch of time. I just think that just speaks to how long we wanted this battle and how divided it is. You know what I mean? That's crazy for real.
Right.
Yo, nah, man, we got to move on, man. And shout out to Tay Rock and Swamp. You know what I mean? We gonna live to debate that another day. Of course, Tone Bro and the whole Black Compass, they gonna debate that. You know what I mean? As well. But we gotta move on because we probably already not gonna get to the ARP versus URL situation.
King of the slicked up. They call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie, I'm Gucci.